Hello, everybody, and welcome on back. We were talking about my work history, and an almost job that I almost had was with the military. So I included that in here, but I also wanted to. I mean, we could do a whole section about this later, but I mean, for now, I wanted to at least make sure I said military here, and then on the other side, military, family history. Because, so I did. I did kind of dishonor my family a little bit. And, like, and if this was Japan or some other culture that was a little more serious about that, I might care a little more about it. I mean, I know they're disappointed a little bit, but at the same time, given like what I experienced and what I did afterwards, I think I'm at least making up for it. But and also the time too. Like, well, let's see. So, uh, Grandpa Sill, Lieutenant, World War II. Okay, and then that's all I know about him. He died before I was at least to a point where I can remember. I might have met him when I was a little baby, or like a toddler, but no, it was a step grandpa for most of my life, and even then, I didn't visit him all that much, which was unfortunate. But and then dad. Um, so let me just take a look here. So that's the cool thing about X app because I actually posted this on my X app on Memorial Day, just as kind of like recognition like of my family. And myself, no, not so much. I've never served, and I'm quick to tell people like, hey, I have not served. So, um, what? Sorry, got distracted with I don't know if they're bots or what, but anyways, if we go to my thing and search um, memorial, that's it. We'll just search memorial. Ah, no. Uh, Lieutenant. No. All right, let's just look at my posts. Oh, reposts count as posts. There we go. Cool. And then if I look at it, oh, first lieutenant. Oh, okay. I think they were like in charge of like if boats going to shore, they're like in charge of that platoon or something. I don't know, but um, although I feel like that's sergeant. And then the other one, my dad was SP4. I think that's special private 4. So like there's private, private first class, and then private second or something, and then SP4. I guess I don't know. Maybe there's a 3 in there. But again, I wasn't really in, and that's Army. What was? Oh, they were both Army. Okay, let's put that in there because these are from their gravestones at the national, the national thing. Uh, First Lieutenant U.S. Army, and Dad U.S. Army. And I don't think he served more than one term. I don't know. I can't speak about my grandpa. I think that was a little more like you served until we were done kind of situation. Or at least with breaks probably. But I mean, when I was going for the Marines, it was I think 6 months in, 6 months out, and then 6 months in training. So you're really only spending a third of your year in the battlefield, but still, like you're prepping, and even when you're off, you have 6 months off to like be with your family and whatnot. You're still exercising. You don't want to like start getting shabby. Like if you're gonna be fighting to the death with people. So, anyways, so that's the history. Moving on. Um, College jobs. So worked all through college. I mean, I took a year off to go to school, and I kind of partied a little too much. I'll admit that. But um, so uh, college work. Or we'll say undergrad, because undergrad refers to before you get a or a degree. Sorry, and then a graduate degree is like a master's or like a undergrad work. Now, and I could almost say that like my boot camp was a no, I couldn't even say that because that would imply that it was building off of a graduate degree. It's a certification, so basically like a mini trade school, a boot camp, technically. But anyways, so college undergrad work, and we will go to oops. So food restaurant, gotta get that trade. What you got to trade? Ooh, blue ice, that's good. Oh, I need more emeralds. So with blue ice, you can build an very nice transportation system. Sorry, I'm like trying to do too much. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep that. Starting to do a little gardening, so we'll go ahead and keep that healed up. Not a big deal. Oh yeah, sea pickles. Those are always good. Jungle saplings. Yeah, why not? We got emeralds to burn, so. Oh man. All right, but I do want them to reappear faster. Llamas, you can just wander around. You're not gonna trample anything here. Actually, you are gonna wander around and spit and stuff. Let's get some more item frames. There we go. Again, just a video game. It's all simulated. Okay, so work history, still doing that. All right, we're about halfway through there. So yeah, odd job. So that was pre-teenage or no, um, pre-adult. Let's actually do that. Or juvenile. There you go. Who was also a great rapper in the '90s. I need to back that up. Sorry. Anyways, juvenile. Under 18. Can I do ampersand 18 and stay on the line? Uh, Under 18 and 18. Wait. And now I lost years old down at the bottom. Um, Less than equal. Let's do symbols. Okay. So normally in computer science, that's how you write less than or equal. In math, you would actually do a line under the the arrow. And the arrow is like an alligator that eats the bigger thing. So if you had 18 and 3, the arrow would be pointing to the big part of that symbol would be facing the 18, like it is now. But when you have the less than equal sign there, it means that all of what we're talking about is less than up to and including 18. Mm. Because then once you finish high school around 18, and I've heard that people in alternative schools actually can finish high school earlier, so I don't know. But let's see, years old. There you go. Okay, and then that's all that. Then the military like attempt in between that and undergrad. Then there's my family history, which I'll put that somewhere later and like actually like make like not like gravestones, but yeah, gravestone like memorial things for them. Right now their names are up there. Actually, I don't have Grandpa's sill, so actually before I do anything else, let's do that. Oh wait, no, signs. Mhm. Okay, so that's my dad. That's my friend's dad, who was a Marine. That's my co-parent's dad, who was Air Force. I mean, so we got military all over. And actually, my ma was uh, lieutenant of something else, not military. Corrections. Lieutenant. Yeah, I'll put rank and file on here. SP4. Um, don't know, but we're gonna just do USMC for what I do know. He's a good man. Definitely shouldn't have gone out like that. It was a stroke. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I mean, not like ridiculous anything he did wrong, but like the fact that we have these things still happening today, our health, like everybody should be taken care of as much as the wealthy elite. And like that's what really bugs me about just healthcare and stuff. And like same thing here. This was actually a medical condition that could have been avoided. U.S. Air Force, USAF. He did a lot in the Air Force too. Like he was in there for a while. I mean, he would tell me stories. Oh, and then wait, Grandpa Sill. Um, I don't know what. Oh, wait, I already did have USMC. I don't even remember what that stands for, but yeah, whatever. And this one, well, the point of this is also to learn, um, um, learn from mistakes and dangers, I guess. Let's see, Lieutenant, USA. And this one. Okay, that one fits. All right, so sorry, Grandpa, doesn't fit as much, but this is the memorial for now. Oh, this isn't memorial though. It's actually, jeez, that's stupid. I can't believe I just did that. All right, my bad. Oh, yeah, that's right, because this is meant to be memorial. So, but the history, that's where it needs to go. Apologies. I mean, she's retired anyway. Like, she's not even involved in any of that, so it doesn't matter as much. She doesn't like it being out there, and I know she's probably not gonna like this, but um, geez, better than putting her on a freaking memorial. Jeez. All right, family history. Ma. But weird though that the military ones are all dead. I mean, and then corrections not so much. I know a lot of corrections that are still standing. Like my friends, like they have all their parents that work in corrections. Um, that's also part of how I know a little bit about what's going on with convicted felons, basically. Not everything. They're not really allowed to talk about a lot of stuff, but every now and then, like they'll say things like they won't use names, but it's like, oh, we had this happen today, or oh, this happened, or like one thing. And I don't even want to share any of that because like I don't know what's privileged information or what's public record. I imagine everything like incidents and stuff when people like attack each other and kill each other, or whatever. Although it doesn't happen as much as you think. You watch a bunch of movies, like I was just watching Shot Caller the other day, and like it does happen, and I feel like it still doesn't happen nearly as much nowadays because things are so much more protected. But even as I say that, I mean, in the movie Shot Caller, it has some pretty realistic looking situations. However, I will point out this is a bit of spoilers though. Um, oh, sorry, also Lieutenant is what she retired as. So, anyways, real quick with the Shot Caller movie though, like one of the hits he left his jacket in the room. All you need to do is find who doesn't have their jacket, or I guess you get a couple of jackets. So, but who's short a jacket? I mean, laundry is checked in, checked out. That might even be why. Now that I think about it, just like how that show Orange is the New Black goes into a lot of like women's correctional stuff in a low security. Then I think it does show a medium security, which is the more intense. And then male facilities or men's facilities. I guess I could think of it as like female male. I don't know how they're handling transgender. I think it's still like what you were born with. Anyways, we don't need to go down that. But there's a something that needs to be considered when you're dealing with corrections. Like if you have someone that makes a mistake and breaks the laws of the country, how do you handle it? So, hmm. And actually, take a step back. My mother did work in the boot camp, which was a program for non-violent offenders. So you had to qualify for this program, and you could do a military-style boot camp. Actually, yeah, that's worth noting. Um, um, worked with. Uh, actually, no, they don't even need a lieutenant boot camp program. I mean, she did other things: boot camp, women's facility, and actually just in general medium security. There you go. 'Cause that's what the BV facility is. And honestly, like a lot of my friends' parents, medium security. In fact, some of my friends. One of my friends, she works in I forget where. I'm not gonna say where on here, but like medium security boot camp women's facility. It's pretty easy to guess, but just a wide range. And by the end of it, she was helping. She was more like a reintegration specialist, like a case manager, helping these people get back on their feet, get a plan put together. Like, yeah. And I've had friends go through it and family go through it on the receiving end, and having to get your housing figured out, your employment figured out, a game plan basically. And they are really good services, like the caseworkers and everything, and mental health too. I mean, I've done my share of therapy and had caseworkers. Mm. Anyways, we're not there yet though. So food restaurant. Oh jeez. Actually, no. Before that, I forgot. My very first job there was residence assistance. Ah. Oh, you can't say it. Because it makes a bad word. All right, I like that. Residence assistant. Huh. I mean, and then we're gonna put the other thing. I say resident manager. That's how I refer to it because I was in charge of resident manager. I lived in this apartment complex and I was in charge of lockout services manager. Um, Security, if people had issues, I was like the point of contact and then decided whether or not to call the police. Like, fortunately, I never had to worry about that, but that was like told and implied. Like, I mean, when I was trained, my boss said you might get a call that might need a call to the cops. Like, that's your call or your judgment, your choice. So, and that was just 1 year. Let's see. I don't remember how 1 year. 1 school year. There you go. Because during the actually no, during the summer I lived in the apartments. Summer and 1 school year. There you go. To be precise. All right, now food restaurant. So that's actually still valid in a little bit. But pizza. So let's see. Yeah, because I was a delivery driver, then I lost my car, and then I was a delivery driver again. No, no, I wasn't. I was a delivery driver until I wasn't. That's right. Okay. I was a pizza delivery driver. Yeah, I'll try to leave like names of places out. Let's see. The pizza delivery driver. Um, 1.5 years, calendar years. Pizza cook, 1.5 years. And then I handled all sorts of other things, but 1.5 calendar years. All right. Oh, are you kidding me? All right, that's fine. It lost. It is erased, and now that's like a throwback to back when computers didn't autosave. Whew, it was so frustrating. You'd write a paper, and then you'd save it maybe halfway through, and then you'd write another like 2, 3 pages. I don't know. I'm just kidding. It wasn't that big because I was in high school still, but or no, even in some of the high school classes, we wrote like 5-page papers, easy. Mm. All right, anyways, we'll do So after the pizza, where did I work? I mean, I want to say there was a time I was unemployed because it was an unexpected. Like I stopped caring and like I got let go. But uh, sandwich artist was the official title. I'm not kidding. So that's okay. That's Subway. So everybody would know that's Subway. I mean, I would have worked at Jimmy John's or you know Panera or any sandwich place. Like food places are just good. But sandwich artist, and this was for 5 calendar years. Whew. That was all through when I finished my second go at college. And wait, I feel like I did some in between that actually. Um, so some of these might overlap, But I did odd jobs. Hold on. I know I did. Let's see. I did warehouse, call center. Although no, those are postgraduate. So shoveled snow. I did do that for an outfit. Um, I hope that's how you spell it. Shoveled snow. One season. So that was just as long as it snowed for 1 year. All right. I think that's about good. Now, college undergrad work, there's that section. Now, we're doing postgraduate work. Okay, so software developer, intern, because I started as an intern for 3 months, making less money, intern. And I stopped the dashes. I mean, I don't know, I might go back and add them or remove it, but 3 months. Had to prove myself. Software developer, 1 year. Okay. Oops. Now odd jobs. So temp jobs, and that was just for like summer? Yeah, because gerbs. Jorbs. So anyone who's fans of Homestar Runner, that's yeah. So temp jobs. Honestly, that only. So I got laid off. Well, wait. We'll just drop the dashes. So I got laid off from the software thing. They would clean house regularly of like who wasn't performing up to standards and like all this and yeah. So um, temp jobs for August, September, I think October. Yeah, 3 months. Yeah, and of those 3 months, I still worked at least half of those months, like as unemployed. I got unemployment, so that was cool. I got pretty good pay. Like the software developer intern job was like, what do I want to say, 15 an hour? Yeah, 15 an hour, about 20 to 33 hours a week. I was allowed to work up to 33 or 30, I think, at the time. Anyways, I almost worked a full, because a full week is 40 hours. So it was basically like I was working 4 day weeks. I mean, about, with maybe a little shaved off. So, and that was a software developer intern. And then software developer, I was working 40 to 50 hour weeks because it was salary. There was high expectations. Like, if there's something that needs done, you're staying late or you're working the weekend or you're going into your time. It's like, ugh. Fortunately, I don't have that at my job now. Like, if there's a fire, like an emergency, yeah, I'll work outside of business hours, but like, it's not like you're here until this is done and you have to cancel everything else. In fact, almost everything I do, because I do IT system administration now, I can do that junior, by the way, just junior. Actually, we'll get to that. Oh no. Well, we're almost there. Let's see. Temp jobs, 3 months. Um, contract IT, 8 months. Oh, IT analyst. 2 months. Because that was a trial period, and it was like I did not make the trial. So it's hard doing IT. And we'll get to my current stuff in the next episode. We'll finish off the jobs, but like I was saying before, it's important to understand that this isn't just coming out of nowhere. And I'm just like, and I do have some experience in different areas and industries. Actually, wait, yeah, we're not even getting to the best part. I got into production of wind turbine blades. Like that's fun to talk about. And I should go back and talk about all these. So maybe we'll do that in the next episode here in a bit. So ta ta for now. I will see you in the next one.